You know, it's holiday time. You're trying to create magic for your kids, and one way you can do so is by reading. So First 5 California has a few ways to make reading really fun and special during the holiday season. Today we have Director of Early Learning for the Twin Rivers Unified School District. We have Dr. Julie Montali. And Doctor, it's so great to have you.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so let's talk about how we can really incorporate holiday magic into a love of reading.
Well, we all know the importance of reading from a regular basis right from when they are born, right? The holidays bring such a great place to build on those routines and really create memories and frankly, family traditions.
Yeah, and actually, we actually have a tradition of reading in my family as well.
Oh, wonderful.
Especially during the holiday season, our favorite thing to do is add another holiday book.
Beautiful.
And speaking of books, you have some really great examples of how people can start to look at books and maybe start traditions of their own.
That's right. And actually, we have that same tradition in our family, and my oldest is 21, and the kids actually get really excited to come home from college and see the books that they enjoyed when they were your daughter's age.
Yes.
So we have a variety of books here, and we say the same thing. Add to your collection slowly over the years. Start with your babies. Music books are great. They connect to Christmas carols, jingle bells. We've got flat books that kids love to open, and their little fingers that work the fine motor and their memory. The Gingerbread Man and some Drummer Hoff is a tradition that we have in our family that we love that one. So you see a kind of a host of traditional books, but also where kids, as they get older, they can really learn about their own culture and others' cultures. I love this one for a little bit older kid, Too Many Tamales. So it's a lot of fun for kids to learn about their own heritage as well as others.
Yeah, and expand their knowledge, and like you're saying,
absolutely,
that love of reading, but also that love of the holiday season and those memories. I love how you mentioned that your 21-year-old now is going back and looking at the books.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
That's what we're talking about, right?
That's right.
It's
and
creating those memories in that
absolutely, and it's such a time to connect with families that, you know, this is the time we're getting all those holiday greeting cards. What a cool way to sit down with your little one and read them as they come in and talk about who's in the picture and who's, you know, who are the relatives that maybe live across the country. It's a great way for them to connect with those pieces of the holiday that sometimes we are in a hurry.
Yes.
We get them and we stick them in our little card basket.
Absolutely, because I mean, this time of year is that. It's extremely hurried, it's busy, it's hectic, it's hustle and bustle, to sound a little more positive, right?
It is hustle and bustle for sure.
Yeah, and so that is one way we can incorporate reading in addition to that.
So I really encourage families, because it does get very hectic and we forget that we need to slow down.
Yes, we do.
Take a minute. Sit down with your little one under those twinkly lights and really cuddle and enjoy the holiday books. Pick one each night as you kind of lead up to those holidays. And, you know, no one's suggesting you go out and buy a whole bunch of expensive books. Go to your local library.
Yes.
Get a stack, and you know, a fun festive way is you could wrap each book and then have kids unwrap as sort of the surprise of what's going to be the holiday book for that evening's read.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
That's a fantastic idea.
It's a lot of fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
And once again, I love the idea of also going back and checking the mail and seeing the cards come in. That in itself, just going to check the mail, I know is very exciting for my 4-year-old. So I know a lot of parents watching right now going, yes, include them in the holiday tasks and also incorporate the reading as well.
That's right.
And then that snuggle time.
Absolutely.
Right?
And make sure that you're talking about your own traditions. If you're stuck in the car in traffic, or you're, you know, in line at the store, tuck a few of these little books in your bag. Talk about your own traditions. It's a great place to retell the stories that you read last night, because that's a really good skill for kids to start developing real early.
Okay, so kind of the story recall. And talking about maybe that story as well, right?
Absolutely.
Recognizing certain events, characters, what's happened, and maybe they'll come up with their own holiday stories.
They really could.
Yeah, be
and draw it and write it. They love that.
Where can our viewers go so they can learn more and start their own holiday reading traditions in their homes?
Lots of activities and resources on first5california.com.